Okay, so good morning, students. I hope you are following well. I'm glad to meet you once again after too long. In earlier class, we learned transport system in plants under the title of tissue. What we have learned under the title of tissue for the transport system in plants, we have learned about xylem and phloem. What are xylem and phloem? Xylem and phloem both are the conductive tissues. Why xylem and phloem both are conductive tissues? Because they conduct or transport different kind of materials from one part to another part. Example for that xylem transporting material such as water from the soil to all over the body parts, and as well as phloem transporting material from leaves to all over the body. So let us discuss about the animal tissues for the transportation of the material. So look at that animal tissues. However, the plant has different kinds of tissues to transport material and to do different kind of activities, as well as our body is also, our animal bodies also contain different kinds of tissues. You know very well about different kinds of tissues. In earlier class we have learned about them. Once again recall what are the tissues present in animal body. Example, in our body has majorly four kinds of tissues. Majorly four kinds of tissues only to do different kinds of actions. What are the different kinds of actions? To transport the material, to supply the, to synthesize the materials, or to protect the body and to give the stiffness to the body. Like that, to do different kind of activities, each and every animal has four kinds of tissues. So the first one is epithelial tissue. Look at the board. What is the first one? Epithelial tissue. Second one is connective tissue. Third one is muscular tissue, and fourth one is nervous tissue. What are four kinds of tissues? Epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nerve tissue. Once look at these diagrams, the flow here, again the epithelial tissue has different kinds of tissues to do different kind of functions in the body, and wherever this epithelial tissue may be present, according to the organ, structure of the organ, this epithelial tissue has been doing different kinds of functions. So that's why these have different kinds of structures. So let us discuss about the epithelial tissue. The epithelial tissue has once again five kinds of tissues. What are they? The epithelial tissue has five kinds of tissues. Later we will discuss about each and every. According to here, the once look at these diagrams, simple squamous epithelial tissue or squamous epithelial tissue. The epithelial tissue once again divided into five kinds according to the location, structure, and function. What are the five kinds of epithelial tissue? Squamous epithelial tissue. Second one, cuboidal epithelial tissue. Third one, columnar epithelial tissue. Fourth one, ciliated epithelial tissue. And fifth one, glandular epithelial tissue. What are the five kinds of epithelial tissue? Squamous epithelial tissue, cuboidal epithelial tissue, columnar epithelial tissue, ciliated epithelial tissue, and glandular epithelial tissue. Look at that. And another next tissue, connective tissue. We will discuss later about the epithelial tissue. Before going to there, we have to find out what are the different kinds of tissues present inside our body. The second tissue is connective tissue. Yeah, connect. What is the function of the connect? To connect each and every part of our body, organs or tissues or cells. Because our body is made up of trillions of cells, trillions and trillions of cells. So without to tether each and every cell, most of the cells tethered each and other by connecting tissues. So these must be need to connect to form a structure of body. What are the different kinds of connective tissues here? Yeah, the first one is areolar tissue. To connect different kinds of parts, areolar tissue is the adipose tissue, skeletal tissue, and fluid connective tissue. How many kinds of connective tissues? The connective tissues are areolar tissue, adipose tissue, skeletal tissue, and fluid connective tissue. Fluid connective tissue. So, majorly the connective tissues, the flow chart of the connective tissues is areolar tissue, adipose tissue, skeletal tissue, and fluid connective tissue. So, once if you observe the areolar tissue, again the areolar tissue has two kind of tissues. Once again, this is the flow chart. The areolar tissue has once again two kinds of tissues. What are the two kinds of tissues present in the areolar tissue? Look at that. The first one is a tendon. We will discuss later about the tendon. And the second tissue, ligament, which belongs to areolar connective tissue. What is the first one? The areolar connective tissue has two kinds of tissues. One is tendon, another one is ligament. What is the function of the connective tissue? To connect each and every part of the body. So these areolar tissues are present at somewhere according to the presence of somewhere. Again, these areolar tissues are divided into tendon and ligament. And another connective tissue, skeletal connective tissue. What is skeletal connective tissue? So here the muscles wherever connect to the body parts are skeleton. The muscles wherever connect to the body parts or to the skeleton or to the bones, whatever may be that, they are skeletal connective tissues. Again, these skeletal connective tissues are also two kinds. One is cartilage. What is it? Cartilage. Cartilage is a very soft material. It is seems to bone but not a bone. So, and another one is bone. Bone and cartilage both are skeletal connective tissues. What are cartilage and bone? Cartilage and bone. Cartilage, this is the cartilage. It is made up of, nose is made up of cartilage, ear is made up of cartilage, trachea is made up of cartilage. So these parts are these kind of parts wherever present inside our body, being bone but not bone. But not bone, to protect from external environment or internal environment, they are being as a bone. So they are connective tissues such as cartilage. And another one, bone, we know very well about bone, wherever inside our exoskeleton or endoskeleton. So human body has endoskeleton, and most of the animal body contain endoskeleton, but some animals has exoskeleton. Later we will discuss about that. And another connective tissue, fluid connective tissue. I think you know very well about the fluid. What is fluid in the body? What is there fluid in the body? Our body has blood. Blood is also one of the connective tissue, but it is being as a fluid. That's why we can say it is a fluid connective tissue. What is a fluid connective tissue? Blood is a fluid connective tissue. And as well as another fluid is also there inside our body, that is lymph. Lymph is also one of the fluid connective tissue. What are fluid connective tissues? The fluid connective tissues are blood. So another fluid is also there inside our body without mixing the blood and lymph. Blood is separate, transporting with circulatory system. Lymph is transporting with lymphatic system. In another class we will learn about them. Here what is there here? Fluid connective tissue, blood. So the blood is flowing all over the body along with blood vessels, and lymph is also flowing all over the body along with the lymph vessels. So our body, our animal body, has two kinds of systems to transport the material. One is blood and another one is lymph, which is blood transported along with circulatory system, and which is transported lymph along with lymphatic system. Okay, Nama? What are connective tissues? The connective tissues are four kinds. One is areolar tissue, adipose tissue, skeletal tissue, and fluid connective tissue. Once again, areolar tissue. Areolar connective tissue has tendon and ligament, and skeletal connective tissue has cartilage and bone, and fluid connective tissue has blood and lymph. Once look at this connective tissues, different kinds of tissues are there here. So all these tissues present inside our body, different kind of, what are different kind of connective tissues? Just few seconds back I told you what are areolar tissues there in that, and adipose tissues there in that, and skeletal tissues there in that, and fluid tissues, fluid connective tissues also there in that. What are areolar tissues there, and fluid connective tissue is there, and skeletal tissue is there, and adipose tissue is also there. So all kind of tissues are showing in this flow chart. So among them, the first one we have to learn about epithelial tissue. What is the first one? Epithelial tissue. I think you know very well about epi and thelium. Epi means upper portion of the body, upper portion of the skin, upper portion of the cell, upper portion of the tissue, upper portion of the organ, whatever laid the upper portion of body, that is called epi. And what is there? Membrane, thelial, epithelial or epithelium. What is epithelial or epithelium? What is the membrane present outerly around that organ, around that tissue, around that cell? That membrane is known as epithelium or epithelial tissue. What is a tissue? Tissue is a group of cells. Tissue has a group of cells. Whenever a group of cells accumulate, that makes tissue. So here what is there? The epithelial membrane or epithelial tissue. It has a group of cells are there. Whenever they make a membrane, that is called epithelial tissue. So look at this epithelial tissue here. Different kinds of epithelial tissue previously we learned few seconds back. Once again I am explaining about each and every epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue is very simple tissue in our body. Very simple tissue. Complex tissues are there. Very complicated tissues. And it is very simple tissue because it's laid all over the outer side of the body part, all over the outer side of the body part. So wherever again this epithelial tissue may present according to the location, once again this epithelial tissue divided into different kinds. So among them, what is the major function of the epithelial tissue? It protects us from the external environment and as well as internal environment. External environment and internal environment. From external and internal environment, our body has been protecting along with epithelial membrane or epithelial tissue. And mostly most of the organs are enclosed with epithelial tissue. What is meant by most of the organs? So innerly we have heart is there, lung is there, kidney is there, pancreas is there, spleen is there, and skin is there, bone is there, and each and every, and cartilage is there. And what are the body parts present inside our body? Outerly, each and every body part of the cell of the organ lined with only epithelial tissue. So most of the organs covered with epithelial tissue. So what are the organs covered with epithelial tissue? Let us discuss about each and every one. Skin. We know about skin. The outer surface of the body is covered with a membrane, epithelial membrane, that is skin. And lining of, so our skin is covered with epithelial membrane. The epithelial membrane at somewhere very softly there and somewhere very hardly there. On the palm, the skin is very harder than the outer membrane of the skin, outer membrane of the remaining all body parts. So not only there in under lining of buccal cavity. What is lining of buccal cavity? What is buccal cavity? You know very well about buccal cavity is also known as oral cavity. So this is the buccal cavity. So the lining of the oral cavity or buccal cavity is also lining with epithelial tissue. So the epithelial tissue is present on the skin of the body, and the oral cavity or buccal cavity of the lining, and also along with that blood vessels. So we have different kinds of blood vessels. 3 kinds of blood vessels are there. So all those blood vessels, the outer membrane and inner membrane lined with only this kind of epithelial tissue. And as well as other alveolar membranes. I think you know very well about alveoli. Where is alveoli? The alveoli are present in the lung. The lung has alveoles. So alveoli are present in the lung. So what is there? The alveoli is a sac-like structure or ball-like structure wherever present in the terminal portion of the bronchiole. The terminal portion of the bronchiole contain grapes-like clusters. being as a ball, small ball. So they are called alveoli. The outer membrane of the alveoli lined with this kind of epithelial tissue. And not only, and another kidneys, we know a pair of kidneys present on either side of the vertebral column below the abdominal cavity. A pair of the kidneys present on either side of the vertebral column below the abdominal cavity. Don't forget that. Here what is there? The kidney is made up of nephrons. Don't forget it, not a neuron. Difference is there. Nephron and neuron difference is there. So all those nephrons, I think 1 million nephrons are there. Each kidney contain 1 million nephrons are there. So these 10 lakhs of nephrons enclosed with only this epithelial tissue on outer membrane of the nephron, and inner membrane of the nephron is also. And not only that is, these most of the what is the epithelial tissue mainly contains some material, hard material, which is known as collagen. It has a hard material, collagen is there. So what are different kind of epithelial tissues, and wherever is there we have learnt now. Wherever is there different kind of epithelial tissue, the epithelial tissue is present in the skin, lining of the buccal cavity, blood vessels, alveoles, kidneys, and totally these all, wherever it is present, this membrane lined with collagen material. So let us look at that. What are the functions of the epithelial tissue? Functions of the epithelial tissue. The cells of the body surface from the outer layer of the skin. Totally skin or organ or tissues or whatever there inside our body, the entire body parts enclosed with, such as maybe that is minute cell or a big tube or a capillary or an organ or a body, an entire animal body covered with epithelial tissue. So it is protecting from external environment, and not only protecting from external environment, and as well as it always secreting some kinds of material without drying that body. Without drying that body, that membrane has ability to secrete some enzymes or hormones or some material, whatever may be the liquid material, without drying that organ. And also it protect from injury, and also whenever the body maybe gets injured, immediately it can be multiply the number to heal that wound. And also it is giving the mechanical support. What is mechanical support? Is also giving along with the epithelial tissue. And epithelial tissue, where is there? Already I told you, where is there? Inside the body, along with the skin, blood vessel, etc. The entire alimentary canal is also there. Entire alimentary canal. What is the entire alimentary canal? So the entire alimentary canal means, okay, so we learned about the functions of the epithelial tissue. So what are the functions of the epithelial tissue? So it protects from external environment. So whatever try to enter into the body, they should refuse without entering into the body. And another one is protecting from drying. So sometimes maybe high temperature is there. To that high temperature, so most of the delicate membranes should be dried. So without drying, it should be secrete some kinds of hormones or enzymes or something. So later we will discuss about the alimentary canal. Thank you.